So this is going to be a recycled type project. I'm using the canvas that I had left over from another project, and I can't find a pen or a marker, so I'm just using a candle to mark the areas because I want this divided in 4 pieces. So I just simply just did the math and dividing it in half, and I'm gonna just draw a line. Now there's still something a little bit on the canvas, but it's okay. From me, I was going to use it for another project. So this right here is just acrylic paint that I'm putting on. Now the canvas already came black. You can buy it at Michael's, and they come, I think, 5 to a pack for like $12. So it's very cheap. You get 5 of these canvases for $12. So this is what I had left over. So I'm just taking some acrylic paint and I'm just simply painting it. Now because it was black, I had to go over it a few times because it just really changed the color of the red. It just made it it didn't change the color, it just made it very dull. So I would suggest you using a white canvas maybe, or it could just simply be the acrylic paint. Maybe it I don't know, maybe it was just the type of paint that I used. So anyways, right now you see me using the E6000, and I'm just gonna take it and draw like a line right here. Now you don't have to be perfect because the diamond chips that I'm going to be using is actually glass chips. I bought this out of Michael, you know, the broken up glass. So that's all this is right here, and it's not going to really matter because you don't want it to be just so perfectly uniform. It's not going to be that anyways because it's the broken glass. So I'm just going to take the E6000 right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and just draw a line here, and it's probably like maybe like 3/8 of an inch wide. So we're gonna do this right here as well. You want to just go ahead and just do 2 sides at a time, because the glue is still gonna be wet, and just go ahead and drop your glass on there. I think the glass probably is about $3.99 a jar, and you're not even gonna use the whole jar. I'm not sure the price, but go ahead and check online to see, but I got it from Michael's. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and just drop it off. It's nothing to do in this. It's very easy, very simple. Don't worry about the extra pieces that may be on there, or if you see any blemishes on the canvas, because and you see right here, I'm just simply testing these. Now I already have these pre-done because this is from an old project. Now I did a flower, if you go on my page and look, a while back, and these are old. So what I'm doing is going over the glitter that I put on there and putting these glass chunks on there. So you see the difference. Look at the difference. I'm going to put the other one next to it, and you can see the difference. So I'm just going over that glitter. It has even some green on it, so I'm going to go over it and put this actual glitter. Now if you see that messed up mark on the canvas, I messed it up, but it doesn't matter because our flower is going to go over the top, and I'm just going to simply just take this is felt fabric, and this is the more stiffer felt fabric that you see, and we're just going to go ahead and place it on like so, and I'm putting it very tightly in, real tight in, because I want to be able to see the glass lines that I put on the canvas, so I don't want to cover those lines. And so I'm just all I did was just recycle these petals that I have from another project. So that's what you can do if you have some petals from a different project. Just reuse them, because that's what I'm doing, because I don't want to waste it. And so I'm just going to go ahead and apply it on there, and I'll check by putting my bud to see if it's time to put the bud. But no, I need a few more petals in there because I want it to stand up and sit out. And so I'm just going to kind of test it, and now I'm just going to go ahead and just glue it down, and so you're just gonna take all the petals that you want on there and just put it in. Sometimes you have to test it to see how many you're gonna need to make it look the way you want. So I see these 2 are the last 2 that I want to put in there, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and glue it, and I'm gonna position it in the way that I would like for it to go, and I'm gonna use the other one to go ahead and position it in the way that I would like for it to go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just take my bud, and I like to center it. I just like to see which direction I want to actually put the bud in there, and so I'm just playing with it just to see how I'm going to, because in the bottom I'm just going to go ahead and squeeze a bunch of glue on the bottom of it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sit it in there. You may use a little bit more glue just to secure it, but it's pretty much okay. So it's just a small canvas, and it turned out really, really, really beautiful. I love the way the glass just looks. It has this very blingy type look to it. So if you're a person that likes bling, it looks even more beautiful in person, guys. So this was just really a simple project, and it was just kind of partially recycled from stuff that I already had, to reuse it to just get, you know, a beautiful flower, just to give you guys some ideas of things you can do for cheap. I would say overall this probably cost me probably about $20 to make, and I think it'd be really beautiful like in a kitchen or over a bedroom. And this is the finished result, guys. This is what it looked like. I kind of just had it in my living room and darkened it so you can see the blinging and see how it's blinging. Look at it, it's very beautiful, guys. So thank you guys, and leave a comment below, let me know what you thought about it and what color would you use.